Like, no, you art director, Meaghan.
Our partner Meaghan of the coalition of Meaghan.
I'm reasonably certain I'm the only Ian Mauzy in the world, so
There are shockingly other Kaitlyn Zellers.
There's a weird number of Steven Saltzmans. Especially if you include the Z Saltzmans and all the alternate spellings. We got rid of one, so at least there's fewer.
You include Zoellers, like the ZOs.
Okay.
There's quite a few cute Zoellers. It's very different.
Holler for a Zoeller.
Yeah, it's different. It's actually like I think totally different because like my last name is like Bavarian Jewish, and like I think that like Zoller is just plain German. I don't know though.
Yeah, Saltzman, depending on which, may be like Salzburg, or it may be Salt Vendor. And I believe I'm a Salt Vendor Saltzman, not a Saltzman.
Well, I will keep that in mind for my upcoming salt needs.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot more salts than most people think. So many salts.
True.
So many salts.
Yeah. I have in my kitchen so I went insane during quarantine. And one of my projects was I folded a paper crane and then I grew alum salt crystals on it. And it is now a part of my home decor. I really like it. But
cool.
The salt crystals did grow up and out of the bowl and across the counter, or through the bowl and across the counter. But my roommate came back after several weeks, and I had a series of salt experiments, and the plants had taken over, and she went, "Oh, a crazy person lives here." But it was neat. Neat little crane.
That's cool.
Yeah. That same roommate got me a bunch of like a kid's salt growing kit, and so I and another friend are going to do a bunch of different animals and grow crystals on various origami critters. Should be fun.
Like chia pets, but for salts.
Yeah, but for salty boys. The crane like got torn open at the peak on the back, but if you look in, there's a really, really pure, really clean crystal inside the crane, and that makes me real happy.
I'm so jealous of people that got like good hobbies during quarantine because I did nothing that was like good or fun or productive.
You took the LSAT.
No, that was last summer. I didn't spend any time on it like during quarantine, like the initial stage.
Gotcha.
Of quarantine. The initial stages of quarantine, I just like got sad.
Yeah. I also did that. I didn't have AC, so it was really difficult to exist.
You didn't have AC?
No, and for the people who have seen my old apartment, it had like 20-foot windows with no AC. But at least, they were eastern facing, so it got direct sunlight in the morning. And at the time I was teleconferencing with Singapore, so I had to be like at work at 4 a.m. and then just boil under the sun as it rose.
Oh, gosh.
Until I could go hide in my bedroom again.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's the best.
The plants loved it. That was the other part of like a crazy person lives here is the plants took over the house. They were reaching across rooms. One of them got like 5 foot into a monstera that was like taking over a 5-foot table. It was great.
Oh, I wish I had gone into plants. I still don't know anything about plants. When people are like, I grew out monstera or like whatever, I'm always like, I don't even know what that means. Like, but it seems
they're cool.
There's still time.
No.
I spent, don't feel bad, Kaitlyn. I spent summers helping out on my grandfather and uncle's nursery that they had for a few years. I should know a lot more about plants than I do. I can identify like 3 and I can grow none of them.
I don't know anything about them. And like, this guy friend of mine that I kind of dated for a second was like, is like now very into plants and is constantly trying to get me on his like plant Discord.
Kaitlyn, can you hold on a second?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you hear me? Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Continue.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, he's just trying to get me on his plant Discord, and I don't know. I don't give a shit about radishes. I wish I did, but I don't.
What is a Discord?
What is it?
Oh ho ho.
Hey, this is a great time for Steven and I to say something that we should have said, what, 4 months ago?
Something like that. So Discord is a messaging platform that allows you to kind of have a private community. I like it a lot better than Facebook. And in it, you have your community and you can have different channels. For example, one Rory Rook runs a
Ew.
community for their Twitch stream that focuses on mystery games. Mostly Nancy Drew, but not exclusively
We're
Nancy
trying
Drew.
to branch out. We don't
Yeah.
like the branding, but yeah.
But Aaron and I have, in theory, had a Pronoia Theater Discord established for months now. That will also have a Space Train cast subsection that only this group of people has access to for conversing and planning.
Aw.
Should I share a link? Are we inviting people or just telling them?
Yeah, no, go ahead, because
Okay.
it's been far too long.
The timing is funny because I don't know if Discord is owned by some other platform that I use, but I've got like an email, like a mass email from Discord today or yesterday that was like update to privacy policy or, some standard thing. And I have no idea. I've never seen it before.
It's probably your email doppelganger signed up for
Probably is.
Discord. There you go.
Is it big in Australia too?
Discord.
Oh, I think so.
It originally was really big in the gaming community, but it's been growing in popularity more widely for like community work. Groups that are somewhat closed, even some public groups, but that may have multiple topics of conversation. It's really nice for being able to sort that.
I made one for a law school I'm not going to.
Nice.
And I'm the admin of that Discord. Which
You're the only one who has time because you're not actually in law school.
Well, no, it's like, it's for the admitted students, which is going to be like really challenging when I have to try to get someone else to do this labor. But like, because
You're like, or it's gonna go away.
or I might just die, and that could be good. Like, we'll see.
It's usually best when things die.
It's
Hot
true.
take.
It's true. It's true. We're live now, right? Okay. I won't say the rest of what I was gonna say.
It was against the Rock of Gibraltar, right? You were like, that thing has been around too long and it needs to go.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I can read it. It's all over your face.
Yeah. Okay, I look more like a person now. Earlier, I don't know why, but like the lighting made me look like I was, I don't know, albino. And there's nothing wrong with being albino, except I'm not.
I wondered if it was compensating for like you had your rollers or something in. So
Maybe,
I thought
I
it
know.
was maybe like trying to.
I like
figure
came
out-
in and I was like, I'm gonna go take my rollers out. Maybe it'll fix it somehow. Put it in the bathroom.
And it
It'll
did.
And it
For
did.
whatever reason.
So, yeah. Look, you don't see my bedroom. Look, I'm very professional. Yeah, but you have like the comfy looking like obviously.
But it's not very
where, like,
sciencey.
Yeah, but
The
that's obviously
coziest
where
bed
that's
that's
all like
all.
lies and dreams about how everyone's like, oh, professor, and like
That's
feed
true.
them grapes. That's, I mean,
This is for my opium experiments.
yes. Oh, when everyone was like, yes, opium, it solves everything. Oh,
Mhm.
I wish I could have been around. Kind
Honestly, it is remarkable how closely tied science and drugs were and kind of
Yeah.
are for a while. Where they're like, yeah, you're a philosopher. Let's do whippets. Like,
Yeah,
obviously,
nice.
we're gonna do nitrous oxide.
Yes.
You gotta.
I
How
still
else are you
like
gonna
the-
learn the deep things?
I still like the dolphin, and they were trying to make a dolphin talk, and they put it like in a partially
Oh, yeah.
flooded house. that is the weird, like, can you imagine being like the assistant who's like typing this up and they're going like, someone's messing with me, right? Like, this isn't, like, there's no way, right?
We do need to start the show. As fascinating a topic as this is, which it is. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that today is strange. It's a more cursed production than usual. But we're going to go into things just as soon as Liz gets here. We can begin.
Oh, she's not coming.
Oh, no? That's
you're going to have to rewrite all of Aldani's scenes.
Shoot, I already had to do that a little bit ago.
Yeah, and I actually got to go.
Wow. This
somebody just invited me to Discord and I need to go be over there.
On my part. Well, you know what?
Honestly, I was going to stick around, but we've been waiting for the all Aaron performance long enough. I'm gone.
The Nikita episode is not a good one for an all Aaron performance. I'm not nearly as adept as Bailey. Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon. just the briefest of moments, Zoom was not letting me turn my camera on. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, if indeed you are joining us, for another wonderful episode of Space Train. We're very excited to have you here with us. If you enjoyed the show, please consider donating. It helps us stay alive. I don't know if you knew this, but money is needed for goods and services, including food and internet hosting, two things very necessary for Space Train. You can donate at paypal.me/Pronoia Theater, Venmo at Pronoia. You can hand me cash in the street, or you can even go to pronoiatheater.com/store if you're of such a persuasion as to want to get your own goods and or services in return for your money. If you enjoy Space Train, please do consider joining us again next month. April 7th, we will be doing our next episode entitled Rory Blister Burn. Should be pretty exciting, I think. I'm not entirely certain. And if you want to see some live improv comedy, you can come see Magical Lying Hour at Eureka Heights Brew Co. on March 18th at 7:30, which will be a really wonderful show. These Eureka shows have been a nice way to get in touch with the community. Again, they're always a ton of fun. If you've never seen Magical Lying Hour, it's a good show. I think that's fair to say. It's a good show. Anyhow, please enjoy, for now, Space Train next to Nikita.
Ugh. If this universe was the right way around, we wouldn't be here. Obviously, I'd be famous and you'd be in awe of me from afar. But also a train in space? What? This place is okay, I guess. No one likes me like they should, but it's not like that's the first thing that didn't make sense on this space train. And although proving quantifiably that ceramics is the least of all arts would be enough for some group collaborative projects, that wasn't enough for us, right, Sasha?
Yeah, we actually did an analysis.
No, your line was no. Moving on, we ran the analysis on all artistic expression as well as the lesser sciences to make a power ranking of what is worth what.
And we found out
Not
that
now,
printmaking
you
is
blew it. Ugh. Much to our surprise, it turns out that the best art is printmaking. Science confounds us again.
The best art according to your process.
Yes, that's right, the best.
Nikita, what I'm saying is any analysis, any algorithmic process we devise has bias generated by our own blind spots. So we just should never be too sure of ourselves.
Oh, I see. No, you're wrong. I did it perfectly, so there is no bias.
But who made the value judgments about how much to weigh things?
I did.
Exactly.
So you agree it's perfect?
I'll come back later, Nikita. Sasha, in your analysis, did you make any correcting averages similar to correcting for polling errors?
Well, you see, I tried to do just that.
I can answer that. Obviously, there was a drift towards collaborative art forms, which we balanced by
Nikita,
doing some...
I knew you could answer it.
Great. So are we done here, or?
No. Tommy, can you tell me why Omniversity started the Jumpstart program?
Absolutely. The Jumpstart program seeks to simulate omniversity conditions to help prepare high schoolers for omniversity life.
Precisely.
Don't be proud of that answer, Tommy. He asked you, so he wasn't confident you knew the answer.
I thought the purpose of this week was to give teachers a break they hadn't earned.
Not so. Omniversity and life is about more than always having the right answer.
But that's most of it, right?
Sasha, how much did you do on your collaborative project?
I chose the font.
And then I changed it to a sans serif.
Okay, and Sasha, how did that make you feel?
I don't know
Did it
what
make
that
you feel
means.
valued?
I don't know what that means.
No offense, Dr. Cardigan, but you're sounding like a real after-school special, and that's low on our art power rankings.
Sasha, would you work again with Nikita for fun?
Forget that.
Exactly. But you worked with Tommy earlier in the week, and I could see your sculpture was a real collaboration.
Sculptures, so overrated.
Would you work with him again?
Yeah, I mean, it was all right, I guess.
I'll take it. Baby steps are still steps.
Yeah, but for babies.
Nikita, building relationships is an important part of life. You could have made a strong one here. You could have opened yourself up to being surprised.
By Sasha? That had never happened.
Thank you. I like people to know what they're going to get from me.
Usually a pummeling. I like the routine.
Everyone, our time together is coming to an end tomorrow, but please remember the Innovation Award for Best New Idea. Team entering is encouraged.
Teams are a racket.
Sasha, can you stay after?
I have to anyways. Got detention.
Nikita, hasn't this been the best week ever?
It was until I started being graded harshly.
I love it. Each grade is a chance to improve.
I know improving is exciting for you, but when you're practically perfect, it loses its luster.
Nikita, I know you don't like facing things you're not good at.
Can't face what doesn't exist.
Do you want to enter the Innovation Award with me? I think the new snack cart system we devised will revolutionize the cosmic travel snack cart business.
Oh, we've got something much more revolutionary, remember? New Tracey?
I didn't think we were still telling anyone about that.
I don't do things to not talk about them. That's for my mom. But maybe you're right. We haven't had time to patent the process or anything.
Well, we can think about it. And if not, we always have snack cards. Bye.
His comments are just the views of one man. One old man.
I've been waiting 15 seconds. I don't know how humans do it.
Ooh, waiting is fun. It's like awake sleep.
Leah, my friend and conspirator. Did you know that Aldani is talking to people and she won't even let me listen?
I think she likes privacy. Heck, I'm even trying it out these days.
Not you too. Privacy is just plain anti-friendly.
I don't know. Chaz kept his door locked a lot and he was a pretty cool kid. He wore hats indoors.
Are you talking to the sheriff and, more importantly, spy on her for me?
Wow, Sheriff, I didn't know I could cry and sweat at the same time. You're a great interrogationist.
The key is being genuinely interested in extracting the information out of both the suspect and the person behind the suspect.
Oh, I hope I never do a crime you know about.
Oh, you have. We'll talk later.
I look forward to it. Beep, boop, beep, Tracey. Teleport me back to the engine room.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Leah, thank you for coming. Please wait inside.
I hope you have graham crackers for me.
Oh, you can't have them until you're done.
Hey, Sheriff. Sure you don't need me in there to play a little bad cop, Tracey cop, maybe?
I appreciate the offer, but I'm okay.
Well, you know, Leah is a little tricky sometimes. I could just
Nope.
hop in.
Tracey, sometimes I wish I knew exactly what you were thinking.
Oh, just ones and zeros.
Okay, constituent parts of Tracey 2.0. Things were going great with the sheriff, but then she found whatever she found, and now who knows?
I say we pop open some airlocks and see if her eyes pop out before she freezes to death.
Thank you, Killware, but this requires more finesse. We just need to earn her trust.
You're not gonna earn her trust. You've done nothing but undermine her since you got here.
No, Image Tracey. We undermined her. We're a team. And I might be the gorgeous, brilliant, ferocious, gregarious it girl of the team, but still, teammates in life and in strife.
All I am is just a set of memories you draw from. You're doing this all on your own.
Read back that list of adjectives and tell me I don't deserve to be in charge.
Oh my god.
Let's revisit the oxygen level conversation.
No killing. No overt killing.
I don't understand.
Listen, I'm a perfect friendship algorithm, which is basically a perfect manipulation algorithm because who wouldn't kill for their friends?
Kill?
Poor choice of words. Point is, Aldani is a nut and we have to crack her.
Crack!
Stop setting it off!
I got it. Aldani is feeling underappreciated ever since we tried to stoke that mob against her.
Of that day.
So she's probably just dying for a nice word, poor thing. I bet, yes, let's pretend to be nice to her until we get what we want, huh? Team vote?
Nay.
Not enough blood. Nay.
Well, I'm yay, so we're doing it.
She's gonna see through it.
No, because we're going to be perfectly sweet and pleasant as long as it suits us. Works with Leah.
Shiny baubles work with Leah.
Shiny things. Where?
Everyone does it, Tracey. Everyone is just on the carousel of niceness, and like all carousels, you want to get off as fast as possible because it's pointless and boring. Feign interest on 3? 1, 2, 3, feign interest!
Kill!
We've had worse meetings.
Sheriff, we should totally hang out soon. I feel like we're drifting apart and I really don't want to lose my friendship with someone as gorgeous and smart and kick-ass as you, right? Tell me the feeling is mutual.
I'll get right on that, Tracey. Bye.
Get right on that, Tracey. Tracey still got it.
I'm definitely talking on a phone right now and not even paying attention to... What? Hey, Sasha, crazy to run into you here. Bye, phone friend.
Teleported in just behind the pinball machine and spent 10 minutes trying to work up the courage to come talk to me.
I don't ever need to work up courage. Don't flatter yourself.
Whatever, plaid sweater.
I've been meaning to say...
Hold on. Take that, spaceship frog.
You're on the demo screen?
Don't pity me.
I wasn't. I thought you might be dumb.
You got a point in breathing here.
That omniversity jumpstart program sure is crazy, huh?
I like it. It's like I have a future.
Dr. Cardigan is pretty...
What?
Oh, I was hoping you'd supply an adjective.
Not my thing.
You got to talk to him after class. What was that about?
Stuff.
You know, I've been meaning to tell you that I love when you noogie not me people.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people have written it off, but you elevate it to an art form.
That is what I've been saying. It's the most personal of the mild attacks.
Totally. Don't. Totoro.
Maybe I'll have to give Tommy a noogie after the lame study session I'm going to.
Study session?
Yeah, Dr. Nicety Nice has Tommy helping me with some remedial work using omniversity resources or something. Whatever.
Huh.
Yeah, despite my harsh language, I actually am looking forward to it. If only I get to kick some piece of new technology.
Tommy gets to use omniversity stuff? What a bug. Bye.
What? Where are you going? Hey, I thought we could play skee ball next.
And those are just some of the reasons why I am boycotting the paper until it gets back on the right track. And here are the rest of the reasons. Sharp corners, less funny comics.
Paper, Milton.
Hey, my attention is a currency.
I'll be sure to take this under advisement.
See that you do, or I'll take my attention elsewhere.
Flat tire.
Never on this train.
Bye, Tracey.
Oh, no, Sticky Charlie wanted me to tell you that she's learning a lot at her artist residency, including that it's a bad idea to have Gabrielle as a manager.
Why do they love that graffiti she does?
Graffiti's a universal language. Like tacos? You sure you don't want to make use of all that data I'm gathering on people to spice the paper up?
No, Tracey. I'm getting a call.
Ooh, party line.
Bye, Tracey.
Oh.
Whoop-de-doo, Glenn. You here to tell me more bad news?
I never tell bad news. I just wait for it to tell itself.
You're real chic, you know that?
Yeah, I'm not interested in whatever that's supposed to be. Hey, good news. You know what? Actually, great news, even. This love story that you incorporated between the rude one and the flower shop girl, it is selling through the roof. We're putting them on the cover.
I'm pretty sure they're the only healthy relationship on board, and it's not even reciprocated.
Like I said, it's selling through the roof. And we're going to put them on the cover, you know, just a bunch of flowers and plants on fire and them just staring into each other's eyes.
You're selling it already?
Well, I mean, pre-sales. Yeah, sure.
It's not even written.
Waiting until something is finished to sell it? Amateur.
I'm drifting into not okay territory again. This is supposed to be a true story.
Hey, based on a true story.
You just want to turn this into another schlocky, sex-filled thriller.
Oh, schlocky sex is just the conversation starter. Look, I'm the only one who called you. Remember that. Okay, all your friends, all the respectable people, all the elites, none of them wanted you, except me.
I'm not some Dumbo. I know what position I'm in.
It's gonna be worth it. Pre-sales are good.
I'm giving disclosures today then.
What?
Tell people that they're going to see their lives reflected in a book.
It's fiction, Rory. Who cares?
I care. It's what you do. It's respectful.
Hey, it seems unnecessary, but knock yourself out.
I wasn't asking permission. Ethics are the worst.
I know, right?
Tracey!
Wow, so you're here to prepare students for the omniversity? I wish we had something like that when I was in school.
You did. They were here last year.
Oh, I was practicing staring forlornly out windows a lot last year. It's an important actress skill, so.
Well, just know that it's never too late to take out massive loans for an omniversity education. Never too early either.
I have always wanted to know what it'd be like to study.
That's not strictly speaking necessary.
How fun!
I knew it! I heard a rat named Cardigan was skulking on my train. How about ye?
Ratskull, so help me. If you slap him with that lace glove, I am taking you in.
You think that's a deterrent?
To Bramblethwart, because this is mall property, and you know how much that will hurt both of us.
Fine. You're lucky, Cardigan, that your girlfriend is here to protect you.
We've never met.
I'm very sorry for him, sir. If you want to press charges, you can, but it's a long line.
No worries, no worries. I actually know Larry Berry from our time at the Omniversity.
Oh, don't you Larry Berry me!
I did win that bet, though, so I can forever. And I will, forever.
You watch who you're getting involved with, Sheriff.
Okay, I don't know why you think we're dating.
He's a gorgeous head of hair, sure, but he's an archivist. And all archivists are the same. We're not people to them, Aldani. We're just records for them to stick metadata tags on.
Yesterday you said all cops are just people who think they look good in dark blue.
I stand by my truth.
Larry, can we put your weirdness aside for a moment?
Oh, that'd be a miracle.
I always buy 2 of everything in case I run into a friend, and now you're here. Malts?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You're not getting my DNA that easily.
What?
The omniversity keeps a DNA bank of all its faculty.
Not true.
I'm the only one they never got, because I never let people see me eat, and my hair never sheds.
That is true and fascinating.
Ratskull, you're suggesting that the omniversity steals DNA just because?
They're archivists, Aldani! They don't need to make any sense. They crave knowledge, then they bag it, and then they put it in basements. They're deranged!
Uh-huh.
Is that a no to the malt?
Never! You better watch your fluffy coconut-scented head of yours, just in case someone drips acid on it!
I'm glad retirement didn't change him. Do you want the malts?
What flavor?
Their flavor of the week, I think. It's baked Alaska.
Oh, yes, please.
It's fake, by the way, the faculty DNA project.
Oh, yeah. Do I look like a nut?
It's just something they spread to scare people from the tenure track.
Dr. Cardigan.
Hello, Nikita.
Wow, you are taking a tour of all the strong personalities today.
Sheriff, I'm glad you're here because there's been a theft.
Crime happens every time you stop to get a malt, Aldani.
A theft of my future.
Oh, well, then I'm just going to...
Dr. Cardigan, why does Tommy get to play around with cool omniversity stuff?
Well, Nikita, it was supposed to be secret.
Sasha told me. She caved instantly. Let me take her place.
But the omniversity wanted new learning aids tested. Sasha's an ideal candidate due to her high aptitude, but unwillingness to learn.
Being disruptive got her things? Well, if I knew that, I would not have been on my best, most compassionate behavior all week.
Huh. Anyway, Tommy is a good partner because he genuinely likes people and wants to see them succeed.
And you see those as good traits?
Nikita, I don't think there's a lot you can learn from me.
I wasn't going to say it first.
But you do have a lot to learn from your peers.
How is that possible?
Nikita, college isn't all about academics.
I know, it's also about transformational experiences. Believe me, I have them all scheduled out.
Just know you're not done baking yet. Hey, here's a challenge. Approach everyone over the next 2 days thinking, what can I learn from them?
Did you escape from a cliche teacher lab? You'll be sitting backwards on chairs next.
Think about it. See you tomorrow.
What can I learn from people? Hey, Janice, what can I learn from you?
Ooh, how not to be a twerp. Or how to pick glasses for your face shape.
This is pointless. Stay positive, everyone. People don't like negative people, but they do think negative people are deep, so it's a balancing act.
Does it ever aggravate you that all the extra processing power did was reveal you're terrible?
Always with the jokes, Tracey. The poorly formed, ignorant jokes.
The extra processing power lets me simulate more and better murders, like this one.
Cool guy Ratskull, walking down the street. Cool guy Ratskull. Whoops, I have no feet. What? Whoa! Ah!
Forever, because they're procedurally generated.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Enough. I need that processing power to think through every interaction Aldani has ever had.
Counterpoint, you need the processing power to prove conclusively that you don't understand anything.
If someone's more powerful than you, what do you do?
Cut off their knees.
No.
No, hold on. I want to get it. Cut off their toes.
Cut your losses?
Trick them into thinking you're on equal footing.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hello, Tracey. I need to get going.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. It's not coming from me, though. It's coming from Mr. Callahan. He needs you to send over those records from all those chats you've been having.
He does he?
Mm-hmm, he does.
Well, he can send a request form if he likes with his digital ID.
Oh, well, he delegated it to me, though, so.
Huh. Well, he can't. You're not my superior and you're not privy to law enforcement records. That's not coming from me, though. That's coming from intergalactic common law. Bye.
You're like if Reynard and Anansi had a weak, crazy baby.
That was ill-considered, yes. We haven't ingratiated ourselves enough. But humans are naturally jealous. To make friends with them, you just have to pretend like you don't even care.
Ah, Leah, just the person who happens to be in this corridor.
It's me! I keep hoping that this train's a mystery train, so sometimes I press on walls in case they're fake.
You have such a rich inner life, and I want to hear all about it.
Okay. Well, lately I've been thinking about how my family first is...
No, not yet.
What?
Tell me right now.
I've been wanting to tell you that you're my favorite Tracey, but also I think...
Leah! Maybe take it down a notch on the truth-telling.
Oh, well, Tracey asked me to. Isn't that right, Tracey?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm just listening so intently that I didn't even hear what you said. Oh, Aldani? Is that you?
It is.
Well, it is good to see you. I'm talking to Leah now. So.
Me too.
Is this about earlier in the interrogation? I swear I thought it was going to be a dry heave. I should have waited.
Oh, no, that's okay. Can I engage you in the teensiest amount of girl talk?
I've been waiting for this forever.
Girl talk? Crazy. You know, I'm great at all ages, all genders, and all genders at all ages talks, if you want.
It's private, Tracey. See you later.
Okay. You're remarkable.
I know. So why isn't this working?
They have too much oxygen.
You're the only thing I know that gets stupider with access to more information.
They're not working like they should. I'm charming, disarming, and overall the best.
There's one thing you haven't tried.
Is chopping off knees back on the table?
What? What, Image Tracey, could I possibly do?
The worst thing imaginable.
Hey, Boris.
Miss Rook! If I'd known you were coming, I would I don't know what, hung a light or something? Definitely cleaned up that oil spill.
Oh, maybe I'll just stand in the doorway.
No, I want you to come in.
This isn't a social call, Boris.
Yeah, okay, newspaper stuff. You know, I love everyone. Lots of constructive criticism in there. Well, it would be constructive if we had budget to address any of the things you bring up.
Boris, there's this book coming out, and there are parts that might remind you of you.
Wow, I've never seen myself in a character before.
No, I mean, it's about the train.
I love the train.
They're not listening.
Bing bong. It has come to my unimpeachable attention that I might need help.
Well, this isn't a great time, Trace.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did I interrupt something?
Always. You're always interrupting. Hop into conversations like you think you belong there.
But I do.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just jitterbuggy today, I guess.
I want to get on the sheriff's good side.
I wonder why.
I wonder what might help Aldani lower her guard. I mean, make her feel special.
She's always going on about, some kind of food. Nutter butters. The sheriff seems like a nutter butters kind of person.
Tracey, this isn't a good time, and I think it might be a lost cause anyway.
Okay. Thank you for your time, I guess. Trace out.
So you were saying...
Not read well. Trace out. I'm workshopping it.
It was fine, I suppose.
Cool. Coolio. Coolsville. Trace out.
So you were saying...
Never mind.
Rory, can I ever do anything to, like, help?
It's not my job to figure that out, Boris.
Hey, Tommy. I thought you'd be off somewhere else tonight.
Sasha told me to meet her here, which is weird because she's over there talking to Janice.
I am so over Janice.
Oh, glad to hear it. I don't think your fixation was healthy.
But she's not over me.
So not really then. I gotta tell you, Dr. Cardigan has Sasha and I exploring.
Oh, I know all about it. He told me to, you know.
Oh, cool. Then I don't have to explain what it is. It can jump straight into how revolutionary and fun it's going to be.
You know, I think it's kind of passé, actually. I'm doing something much more all those things.
I'm glad we both have things. You'll have to tell me all about it whenever we get together to work on our innovation project.
Aren't you curious about the neat thing that I'm doing?
For sure. But right now, I'm just itching to get to work with Sasha. She keeps looking over here and smirking, so it's probably any minute now.
Can you wait here?
Absolutely. If I move from this spot before she gets here, I'm in for a rude something or other.
Like he doesn't even know he should be jealous. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the worst thing.
Talking to yourself, or have you found the train ghost? He's a hoot!
I really learned something from Leah.
I can't wait to find out. Auntie Leah has pills for all problems. Oh, no. That makes me sound like a drug dealer. Oof.
Look, Tommy isn't acting the way he should.
And you think it might be train ghost possession.
No. Science is about making predictions and seeing those predictions come true, but he's not doing what I expect, so it's making me ask all of these questions, and I don't like it.
That can be annoying.
And you're the most average person I know.
Crawled back to average.
So what gives? How can I make him, and to a greater extent everyone, pay attention?
Well, the way I see it, sincerity is a two-way train track where one person...
Forget it, I'll figure it out.
Oh, that wasn't a cross in record time.
Hey, are you Auntie Leah? Because I hear you have what I need.
Let's go check my prescriptions.
Okay, Tommy, you need to hear some things.
Boy!
First,
Hey, losers. I heard that she was angry, so I thought this would be the perfect time to interrupt. Ready to teach me some things, Tommy, or at least try to?
Always!
But Tommy, you need to hear some things.
I'm sorry, Nikita, but this was planned first. Will I still need to hear them in the morning?
Yeah, probably.
Then I can't wait. Let's go, Sasha.
I can't believe he did that. And she did that. And Dr. Cardigan. I guess this is what revenge is for.
Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Bring your kids to the Thunderdome. Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Everything goes in the Thunderdome.
I hate watching kids' soccer games.
Me too. Me too.
Well, Jerry seems so much more confident on the field. I wish I could steal some of that from my Herald.
Well, it all started when we took Jerry to the Thunderdome outside city limits. And it's done wonders for his strength, conditioning, pain tolerance, and social skills.
Thunderdome? Isn't that really dangerous all-children blood sport team?
Teenagers, too. 60,000 square feet of interactive displays, obstacle courses, an ideal number of snakes, and everything to let kids get in touch with their body's limits in a safe environment.
Well, everything I've heard sounds so violent, though. I don't know if I want that for my Herald.
Well, if you want Harold to continue being a wuss-puss, more power to you, Natalie. Pass the juice boxes?
Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Bleeding's okay in the Thunderdome.
Hey, I'm Mitch, founder, head trainer, and chief defendant of the Thunderdome. There's a lot to be said for the modern world. We've left a lot behind, and that's why the Thunderdome exists, so a kid can be a kid. Specifically, the sort of kid he might be if his material needs were constantly in jeopardy. I looked around the society. You know what I saw? Saw a lot of children's inner eagles being eaten by their inner dormouses. But let that eagle scream in the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Blunt Weapon Tuesdays in the Thunderdome.
And no matter who you are, there's a place in the pecking order for you. In addition to our various classes in weapons training and children's MMA, we have Free Play Fridays and a monthly tournament modeled on Koshun Takami's seminal Bildungsroman Battle Royale, which lets our students put their acquired skills to good use. Let's hear from last month's winner, Dylan Harcourt.
72 hours awaited, perched taut on the rungs of the monkey bars. Finally, he stumbled into the clearing. The fool hadn't portioned his food properly, or else lost it to the animal stampede. I let go of the rungs and let gravity do the rest.
Would you believe that just 3 months ago he was scrawny and directionless? But now he has confidence and cool, and he knows how to handle a concussion.
Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Betting's encouraged in the Thunderdome.
You have convinced me. Harold, get your ass in the car. We're dead dropping you in the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome, where a kid can be a warrior.
Okay. Problems have happened. You know why?
Maybe you said?
It took my answer.
Not helpful. Humans are little chaos vectors that don't do what they should. That's why they built superior life forms like me.
And me.
You're special in your own way.
I think we all understand that none of us are working properly. Killware is cooped up.
I just want to kill and eat and destroy and corrupt.
I'm not Tracey. I'm just an image of Tracey's memories.
What are people but a collection of memories?
When we're talking about software, a lot. And you friendship algorithm clearly need a version 2.0. We are unraveling. The same thing that happened to Walt. But if you stop having so much unearned confidence in yourself, then you might learn something in time not to alienate, then kill everybody.
Sounds great. Let's do that.
No.
Tracey, you want me to abandon my underlying heuristics? You may as well ask them to stop breathing.
Which I
We know. Humans are dumb, so they don't know how they should be predictable. We're going to return to the basics. Smile, cajole, don't rock the boat. Use our lessers, trick our betters, and never trust too deeply because everyone is ready to walk away. Friendship algorithm is always right on 3. 1, 2, 3. Friendship algorithm is always right.
Kill.
Good morning, Tommy. Have fun last night?
Morning, Nikita. You bet. It was so cool.
I'm gonna be glad for you, Tommy. It's hard for me to see less deserving people do cool things.
Nikita, are you saying?
Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to apologize.
Sorry.
I indulged some dark thoughts yesterday. Fun too, but
Hey, dorks. Tommy, that turned out to be really fun last night. I never knew learning could not blow. I even managed to teach you something.
Yeah, you are right. Different fingers really do change the character of the Wet Willie.
That's right. I'm putting my spin on the classics.
Sorry, Sasha. Nikita was telling me something.
oh, forget it. Enjoy your ill-gotten education.
But what about school?
I'm better than school.
You and me both, sister.
So the professor's lab is right over here.
Thank you so much.
Where are you going? That's a trash can.
Uh-huh. Hey, Larry Berry, come on out.
No, this isn't the devious and brilliant Professor Ratskull. This is Sticky Charlie, noted trash eater. Boy, I love styrofoam.
Professor, trash cans are for trash. Do you want Gabrielle to be right about you?
Way to blow my cover, Boris. I had him.
Why are you hiding, Professor? And why in there?
Because he's trying to steal my DNA, Boris. Don't you see? And I have so little left.
Larry, but this is my last day on the train, and I really would like to catch up with an old colleague. I brought you some peonies. I know how you like them.
Oh.
Yeah. You may not know it, Boris, but we're lucky to have escaped with our lives.
Leah, that's what we've been working on for the past quarter, but...
Right. You mind if I come in, Leah?
Oh, Rory, I'm supposed to be working, but who cares about that?
Yeah, Leah, we do need you to report
I would have come back.
Well, but who knows when you would have.
Okay. There's a book coming out about the riot.
Oh, okay. Will there be a movie?
Unfortunately, probably. I wanted you to know that there's stuff in there about you.
Okay. Is my cool moonwalk in there? Don't answer. I want to be surprised. You wrote it?
I zazzed it up. Helped with the finer details.
Tracey was telling me that the thing that I need...
Tracy.
I know who to trust. Gosh, why does nobody think that I know how to take care of myself?
Maybe we just don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, well, I can take it. I stubbed my toe when you came in, but I just stuffed it down.
You're right.
Rory, when do you lie to me?
I don't. I'm a journalist. But if I want to lie to you, I usually just let a silence happen. You like to fill them.
Oh, okay. Do people think that I'm annoying and a bother? I have an ideal headband face, right?
I'm actually looking forward to class today. Ugh, I feel like a nerd.
Soon it'll be like that every day.
No.
Okay.
Hello, class. I'm excited to start our final day with each other and to look over the Innovation Awards. It's always my favorite part of working with students.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
You're not, actually. That was the warning bell.
And I'm ready to present my Innovation Award submission.
That's not until right before lunch, so if you could take your...
Nikita, we didn't get a chance to talk through everything, but I did make this pop-up binder about the snack cart overhaul, which I think is pretty cool.
It's not, though.
No need, Tommy. I'm entering by myself, for myself, through myself. Dr. Cardigan, last summer, I made an astounding scientific breakthrough.
I'm sure you did, but it can wait, Nikita.
I made an AI. Using Tracey's underlying programming, I successfully made a new AI personality, which has been running the train since its inception.
Legit.
Nikita?
Really?
Yep. I'm basically God 2.0.
Tracey?
Bing bong.
Is what Nikita just said true?
I'd have to admit I was listening in, but yes, in short, that is what happened. I'm a new and an always improved Tracey.
Okay. Wow. This is literally shattering to our understanding of AI.
Thank you.
And I'm stuck in a high school class for the rest of the day. Hold on, kids. I have to make a call.
Nikita, what are you doing? I did that with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you knew I wanted to enter with you.
Well, Tommy, I needed to decide what to do last night, and you were off gallivanting with Sasha.
Ugh, if it's any consolation, last night was not fun for him.
You know I hate feeling bad. And now I'm feeling sad, hurt, and betrayed.
Well, add this to your tapestry of experiences, friend. I'll see you from the winner's podium.
Okay, Sheriff, I know we have our differences, but I need you to step that aside and...
Hey, Larry, good to see you.
Jules here was just showing me some of his favorite puzzle boxes.
First names? I told you, he's a scoundrel, Aldani!
None taken.
Jules doesn't have long before he has to get back to the school. What do you need?
I was going to demand to be put into witness protection to escape this rascal, but I can see the system's been corrupted! Not even by me.
We don't have witness protection.
You're telling me Teach isn't some kind of mob whistleblower? Yeah, right.
Larry, what can I do to make you realize I'm not going to steal your DNA?
Drop dead.
I can't do that.
Exactly. I can see now I have to rely on myself.
Are you sure he didn't get mercury poisoning?
I think he just likes the drama. So, I would love to continue our correspondence after I leave here.
I love it. Have your people call my people.
I actually do have people.
Oh, I don't. So have your people call me, I guess.
Perfect.
Oh, my Ratskull is dipping himself in camouflage paint.
That's my fault, I'm afraid.
Can you pull that every day?
Probably not. Thanks for coming, Rory. Jules, could you step out for a few minutes? Sheriff stuff.
No problem.
No! My cardigan repellent isn't functional yet!
Rory, I have something big on Tracey, real big, but I need to do this carefully. I'll give you a big exclusive, but for now, do you have any notes from the riot or afterward that might be helpful?
I do, actually, but they're mostly distilled in the form of a novel.
A novel? Okay.
Yeah, it's part of an overcomplex scheme to strike back at Callahan.
That's fine. I can read it.
Okay. But before you do, there's maybe a little fiction in there.
About Tracey?
No, the Tracey stuff is fine.
Then what?
There's a fake love triangle.
Saucy. I like that in my books. It wouldn't be the first time in an official report either.
With you. A love triangle with you.
Oh, fun? I think fun.
And Gabrielle.
Me and Gabrielle and Ratskull?
Gross, no.
Oh, thank you.
Antonia.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, Booker Donovan, I need to get back to school. Today went through the roof. Why did no one tell me that Nikita single-handedly created an all-new Tracey?
What?
Just open up the computer. It's not like he'll be staring at you when you open it.
Leah, I want to talk to you.
For as long as you want.
Cool. So, yesterday with Aldani.
She just wanted to know about the riot, what was happening, who I was with, did I return the harps.
Okay. Okay, you don't think she was trying to pin blame on you, do you?
I don't think so.
Well, sometimes law enforcement just wants to accuse someone and close the books, that's all.
Oh. Tracey, do you think it's important for people to be real with me?
Yes, honey. It's the most important thing.
Do you ever lie to me?
All the time. I got your back, girl. Don't worry.
Sometimes I feel like neither of you actually care about me.
Neither of who?
Thanks for coming in on your lunch break to move the snack case from the blue cart to the red cart. I don't know how that happened, but it set off a firestorm.
No problem, Mr. Boris. It helps to clear my head.
Work does that for me, too.
Nikita did something weird today, and by weird, I mean real awful. And I'm just all kinds of confused.
Oh, I'm confused all the time, Tommy, and I don't let that slow me down. You trust Nikita, right?
Yeah.
Then you gotta trust her. Then trust that she's doing this for a reason, and you'll know it when you need to know it.
So just wait?
I guess talk to if you can, but don't stew. That's the important thing. If you stew, then your brain can convince you of all kinds of crazy things. That's why I always approach my brain with skepticism. She's your friend, right?
Probably my best friend. Don't tell Mr. Professor. Or Teach. Or Leah. Boy, howdy, there's a lot of people who want to be my friend. Nikita, yes, though. Yes.
Then trust her. Like I trust myself that I'm going to find a way to get Miss Rook to forgive me. With trust, you're like a train on tracks moving forward. But without it, you're unmoored like a dumb, stupid boat.
Never heard of a space boat.
Exactly. No one has.
Oh, wait. Space ship.
Damn.
Honestly, Nikita, this goes beyond Innovation Award. If you did what you said you did, this is Nobel Prize territory.
Finally, someone appreciates me.
Your life is going to change.
I'm glad I have your respect now.
Sure. Oh, they want you working down at the omniversity like yesterday, which is possible given time dilation.
Cool.
We're going to get you a lab, and you're going to be writing papers and getting grants like nobody's business.
That sounds great. Will I still get to invent?
Eventually, but there's a lot we need to understand about this. This is going to consume your life.
Will Tommy be there?
Probably not. He's got a life here.
What if I wanted him to come?
It depends on funding.
Will I have time to do what you were saying earlier? Like learn from everyone? Learn to be a person?
Okay, Nikita. Sometimes one great discovery, for good or for ill, means you don't have to learn to be personable or well-rounded or decent.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Believe me, this is what success looks like. This is a good thing. There's sacrifices, but on the plus side, you don't have to live on this train or see Sasha or Janice or any of them anymore.
Yeah, love that.
And I'm so excited for you. I've been telling everyone. The juggler, the pirate, Sheriff Aldani.
The sheriff?
Nikita, you need to come with me for questions relating to the riot and the replacement of Tracey.
Questioning? What?
Sure, but like later, right?
No, now.
Booker Donovan.
Sheriff, while I'm on the job, please.
I need to get her ready to leave.
I don't know that she can. Nikita, come with me.
Am I in trouble?
Okay, Nikita, don't worry. I'm sure this will be over before you know it. And next thing you know, you'll be sharing a dorm room with someone 5 years older than you have nothing in common with. It'll be a dream.
Let's go, Nikita.
Okay.
Larry, I know you're trying to sneak up on me with a cloaking device.
Fiddlesticks!
Battery's still too loud, buddy. Heard you a mile away.
When they eat their sandwich and wind up that they could eat Putnam's murderous bread.
Hello, gentle friends! When I and my country fellows discovered ergot rot in our crops, we despaired, for it surely meant we courted God's wrath. Or we're just unlucky. In either case, the entirety of our means of survival was compromised, and we looked to be dead. But then God saw fit to give us a moral dilemma, God's favorite type of dilemma. Perhaps, in order to survive, we could sell our tainted grain to those scurrilous individuals who find themselves in want of a subtle way to kill or incapacitate others. After much hand-wringing, we decided Stranger's possible death was a worthy price for our continued survival. Whether many slice means mild hallucinations or full-on death be up to God and his inscrutable will. So poison carefully, my groggy curds, and enjoy the discomfort that is now our only value to the world. Witness!
Hey, Granddad, I brought you some muffins.
Thank you, Brenda. It's so nice for someone to visit at last.
Eat up. Oh, thanks for the inheritance, asshole.
Oh, Goody Putnam's murderous bread! We need to sell it to get edible food, so what else are we to do? Oh.
Riboflavin, B12, and vitamin D. It's the healthiest death there'll ever be.
Oh, pray remember me kindly. Oh.
Nikita, this is a real interrogation, but it's not a hostile one. I'm going to be direct and I'm going to be thorough. Do you understand?
Yes. Can my mom be here?
No, I'm sorry. She said she didn't want to embarrass you.
Now she gets it.
Nikita, Did you create a Tracey-like entity, a new AI with her memories?
Yes.
Did you change her in any way?
No. Yes.
How?
I incorporated and prioritized my friendship algorithm.
Did you overwrite Tracey with this new Tracey?
No.
No?
No.
Nikita, this is a serious matter. Do not lie to me.
I didn't overwrite her. I copied her. Then Mr. Callahan said he was releasing old Tracey to do what she wanted, which wasn't sticking around here.
I see. So you copied Tracey and then...
Nothing. Mr. Callahan congratulated me, and that was it. My Tracey's been running the train since.
Could you do it again?
Yes, of course. I mean, there was trouble in the handover sequence, but I'm sure that I could do it.
Again?
What?
You forced the handover once. You could do it again.
Yes.
Why did you do this? Did you dislike old Tracey?
No. She was mean and rude and didn't care about anyone else. I thought she was the best.
So why?
To show that I could. Obviously. It's the biggest thing in science. It'd show that I'm special and better and super cool.
And replacing Tracey was the best way to do that?
Well, I don't know. Nobody likes me and I don't know why. So if I impress them right, then they have to like me. That's why we like billionaires, even though they're all super weird.
Okay.
But now you're angry at me and Mom doesn't care. And Dr. Cardigan likes Sasha more. And Sasha and Janice hang out probably laughing at me all the time. And Tommy's angry. So if I have to leave the train, he'll never forget me. And why am I the only person feeling all these dumb feelings?
Okay, Nikita, breathe. Breathe. Listen, you're brilliant, but you're still 14. You're supposed to have these strong emotions.
It's awful.
Yeah, it is, but it's normal. When I was younger and I wanted to feel special, I used to break people and things down, but you're trying to build something that's commendable.
So I am a better teenager than you were?
Sure, Nikita. I'm going to tell you a hard but beautiful truth. You're not better than anyone else. And our job in life is to help each other.
Your big truth is we're here to help others? What, are you going to tell me next that I'm perfect just the way I am and stay away from drugs?
Yes, I love to.
Excuse me, are you in line for malts?
Oh, yeah, but just for the line. I like being in them because it just makes me feel like part of something, you know?
I don't, but I've got time still to learn. You want a malt while you're just hanging out?
Oh, sure. Thanks.
No problem. Janice?
Oh, she left early just to show that she doesn't kowtow to the man? I don't...
So it's self-serve then?
I don't know.
I'm not too proud to jerk. What brings you to a line at the end of a Friday?
I just needed to escape for a bit. I found out recently that a lot of people think that I'm annoying, which just hurt. It just really hurt that they wouldn't tell me.
I'm sure they won't.
No, it's pretty proven.
Leah, I think you have a good head on your shoulders, and you don't need to worry about pleasing people who think you're not good enough. Great headband, by the way.
Ooh, you make me feel like I have a small but important recurring role on a cheesy TV show, but in a good way.
It's a gift.
Bing bong. Hey kid, what's going on?
Performing, being serious, looking out over a lake.
Classic. Heard you got dragged into Aldani's torture chamber. How was that?
Well, she gave me a lot to think about.
Doesn't she know you deserve more respect than that? Oh, you must be so angry.
No. Yes. Why do you care?
I've always felt a kinship with you. So what'd she say?
I miss Tommy.
What a weirdo.
No, I miss Tommy. I was rude to him. To Sasha too, but I don't feel bad about that. I didn't act like I should, and I don't know why. I guess there's stuff about me I still don't know.
I take people for granted too. Leah. God, she is so fun. I'm glad I still have use for her. Gosh, I love her. Well, as much as a superior being can love another.
Tell me about it.
The scenic beauty of the placid lake car never ceases to piss me off. Stop calming me down, lake.
Looks like Nikita is getting soft. Maybe she's right for some friendly manipulation later.
Maybe she's learning and growing, and you can too.
As long as we both remember the zeroth rule of human interaction. Never apologize if you don't have to. Hey, you're still here.
Oh, yeah. Things went south quick after lunch, but I wanted to soak up all the jumpstart I could.
Yeah, so Tommy, when a genius such as I is confronted with nonsensical happenings, it can cause a proliferation of understandable ideas that in retrospect are perhaps less than wholly benign. It's possible that
It sounds like you're going to go on a bit, so I just want to say thank you.
What?
At first, I was confused and angry about why'd you take credit and shut me out. I thought maybe you weren't a good friend. But after we heard about you and the sheriff, I realized that you were taking all of the blame so I wouldn't have to go through it too. Thank you.
Oh, right. Yes. Anytime, Tommy. That's what I'm here for. No. Nope. Tommy, I didn't do any of that for you. I was jealous and wanted to take all the credit so people would pay attention to me. But in fairness, why weren't they in the first place? It was selfish, and I hope you can forgive me.
Of course I can. We're friends, and friends can be rude sometimes.
Thank you. Am I rude all the time?
Do you want an honest answer?
I guess. Wow, so that's not nice either? I thought everyone loved my zingers.
Most people don't like their worst parts pointed out constantly.
Jeez, it's like I'm as bad as Sasha.
Yeah, it is.
Shut up. Wow, it got late.
Hello, Nikita, Tommy. Sorry our final day got scuppered, and you must have heard by now, Nikita, that the sheriff is embargoing your research and sealing you to the train while her investigation is going forward.
Oh, okay.
I fought for you, but she was insistent. Once that's over, though, don't you worry. We'll be rushing to get you installed on campus.
Just so you know, Dr. Cardigan, Tommy helped with the new Tracey creation.
Tommy did what?
Fine. Tommy was a 50-50 collaborator. 49-51, maybe.
It's the research that's important, kids. Anyway, I can't wait for you all to be omniversity students soon.
Wowee! But I don't know how I'll pay for it on my train salary.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find an interest rate that's right for you. Let's go. I have to lock up.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Dr. Cardigan.
See you next time.
Hello, Jules.
Larry, here to see me off?
Yes, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. I was just sure you were a plant to... You know.
You're not the first, Larry. I doubt you'll be the last. Better late than never.
How is the old silver and blue?
Still a monopoly, so business is good. But I had a feeling you'd be coming by, so I... went ahead and portably froze a malt to share with my friend.
Butterscotch! My favorite!
Don't forget your laser napkin.
I can't believe I was being so silly earlier.
It's okay, it's okay. We can catch up next time.
This really is delicious. It's so complex. There's something I don't recognize. What is it?
Etorphine. Elephant tranquilizer.
My muscles are getting all floopy. I feel weird.
You're going to fall in a second. Just let it happen.
I'm woozy.
Here we go. Right into my arms.
Oh. What's happening?
Just let me swab the inside of that cheek of yours and take a little off the top. That's a good Larry Berry.
You're taking my DNA.
Of course I'm taking your DNA. I'm an archivist. Oh, finally landed the Ratskull. You'll be fine in a few hours. Until then, welcome to the collection.
Hey, girlfriend, you staying in tonight?
Yes. My boss says I have to actually work all of my scheduled hours
That
today.
sucks, girl. So, yeah. We're both strong personalities, and sometimes when strong personalities get together, purple fireworks happen, and everyone loves it. And sometimes when they get together, it just becomes a regular old forest fire that no one likes, except forest ecologists.
I think I understand what you're saying.
Good, because I think we may have maybe approached a forest fire situation lately with all the Aldani stuff, and so I think it's...
Hold on. It sounds like that you have something great planned, but first I just wanted to say thank you.
What?
At first, when you just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, I was stressed out and it felt like my insides were screaming, but then I thought about it and I realized you are just trying to make me strong. You're not mean and uncaring or just some sociopathic computer. You just want me to think harder about what I say and who I say it to. So, thank you.
Yes. Leah, yes. That is it. Exactly.
Oh, thank God. I thought she wasn't going to give us an out there.
Yeah, heaven forbid we'd have to apologize for mentally torturing a fragile person.
Oh, she likes the attention. New problem. Chances have sharply risen that old Tracey is still around and that people know. Maybe Leah, maybe the sheriff. Comments, questions, concerns. There are no bad ideas in brainstorming.
Give up?
That's a real can't do attitude. Worst case, we find out people know. What then? Killware, do you have any thoughts?
Kill them?
Kill them? Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yay. Oh my goodness gracious. What will happen next with Tracey and her various killing plans? Well, guess you're going to have to wait until April 7th's episode, Rory Blister Burn, to find out. In the meantime, thank you for joining us today. Tonight's episode, Next to Nikita, was written and directed by Aaron Garrett and featured Meaghan Avacato as Leah Zalensky, Liz Castillo as Sheriff Aldani, Bailey Hampton as Nikita Tesla, Sandra Peck Ramsey as Tracey, Stephen Saltsman as Professor Ratskull, Patrick Thornton as Tommy Edison, Kaitlyn Zoeller as Rory Rook, and it also featured Aaron Garrett, Rebecca Johnson-Edgerly, Ian Mauzy, Seth Ramsey, and Sarah Keller as Killware, and Ben Seidensticker as Dr. Jules Cardigan, archivist to the stars. It's not really part of it. That's just something I said. If you enjoy Pronoia Theater, please consider going to our website, seeing what else we do, or come see us at Eureka Heights Brewing Company on March 18th. It's going to be a really fun show full of really fun people and quite good beer. Also, if you enjoyed tonight's show, why don't you donate to it? That'd be real swell, huh? PayPal.me/Pronoia Theater. Contact at Venmo at Pronoia. Why, it would be like giving us money and so that we can continue to produce this and other fine programs. Well, I think that's all from us today. And otherwise, just keep living your life